blastmusic247.com. We're changing the industry one artist at a time.
What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? I am Paul Cram, the poet, and you are tuned in to episode number 8 of the Louisiana Lyricist Lounge, hosted by myself again, Mr. Proof a Woman Can Raise a Man, Paul Cram, the poet, and my co-host, who should be in shortly, Missy Muna J. Now, tonight we got something a little different for y'all. We have an artist that, when I say I have the utmost respect for, I have the utmost respect for. You know, she got a couple projects she's working on right now, and I know one for sure that I am totally in love with. I can't wait for her to turn it to a mini series. I don't want to give out too many ideas, because when I say y'all hear her, listen to her talk, this woman is brilliant. She had my entire CD in a chokehold off a series that she created based on stories that she's going to tell you today, called Lesbian Ties, which also influenced one of my favorite pieces that I've ever written. So without further ado, everybody please help me welcome the amazing CJ from Facebook.
What's up, y'all?
What's good, man? How are you doing today?
I'm blessed. I can't even complain. How you doing?
I'm good, man. So CJ, let's start off with your celebrity status in Sinla, Louisiana. You know, like to the point that, like, when people see you, it's always, ooh, there goes CJ from Facebook, y'all. There goes CJ from Facebook. You know, so how does that feel?
Oh, it was weird at first. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people know me from my story. You get what I'm saying? So when they see me, I'm not in public all the time. I call myself a ghostwriter because I write and I move around. So when they see me, they be happy to see me. Oh, when the next chapter, whoop to whoop. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want to know when the next chapter. So that's how they came, bro.
Man.
So yeah, I consider myself a ghostwriter.
All right. Well, you know what? I'll accept it. You know, I'll call you a ghostwriter, but I see ghosts. So I just want you to know.
There you go.
So, Lesbian Ties. What brought that on?
Lesbian Ties, okay. So, this when I was younger, because I've been writing Lesbian Ties for like since 2016. I was cleaning out my apartment. I think I was moving, and I had stacks of fucking diaries, man, from when I was 17 on up. By this time, I'm 29, 30, 31 years old. So I was sitting on the floor. I started reading this shit. I'm like, no. This can't be this. No. So I was like, you know what? Because I was finna throw it in the trash.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it in the trash. So what I did was took it upon myself. And later on in the night, I just went through all of it. Like, I really just went through all pages, man. Just like book to book, from diary to diary, just went through this shit. I'm like, man, hold on. I think I got some. But I had wrote a year or two before that about, on Facebook, I had made a status. I said, I got a story to tell, y'all gonna read it. That was a year before that. So what I did was I just maneuvered my way. You get what I'm saying? I maneuvered my way and started writing. That's the Lesbian Ties is really my life. I can write about lesbian ties to the day I leave this earth.
And you
I'm
know what? And
always be a lesbian. I'm always have ties somewhere. So I'm always right about this.
welcome, Imuna. What's good?
Hey,
Hello. How you doing?
all right, you?
Nice to meet you.
You too.
I'm all right. I would have actually been on time today, but still ran into some technical difficulties. But I'm here. So
It's all right. You made it. We in this thing. So, did you know that upon releasing the way that you release lesbian ties on our city, the way that you fit that terrorist attack on social media and had everybody stopping their routine weekly for lesbian ties. Did you know it would have that type of impact?
Not when I posted the first chapter, it was nothing. Like I really started from at the time they had the short story challenge. Excuse me. I don't know if y'all remember that challenge. They was
Hmm.
doing short stories and stuff like that on Facebook, on social media. It started from that. So what I did was, okay, boom. Okay, people telling, you know what I'm saying, fictional stories. I'm gonna put a non-fiction out here. I'm just going here put my truth out here. So what I did was that first chapter I did a test. You know what I'm saying? In that first chapter, it took off.
Man, it it
that's
took
what's
off like a
up.
wildfire, man. Like,
I was
Emona, you
like, let
should
me
have
keep
been there.
going. Yeah.
Like, it got to the point, man, where I can almost remember her like making status about like stop asking about this chapter. Go through and read this. Go through like people was like, hey, I missed this. What was on this? Nah, you got to go back. People like, man, I wish he would drop the same chapter 2 weeks in a row. It's gonna be a problem. Like we was gonna
It's
have it.
it got crazy for me because you gotta think about it. I got home, I got work, and I gotta put this out here for these people. But these people look forward to seeing it. So I gotta put that out there. I gotta make time for that too. You get what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
I would always tell
But
somebody, I'm like, hey, I gotta put this chapter out. This is what it's gonna be. Such and such time, such and such date. I made sure I maneuvered around power, P Valley. What else was out at the time? What's another show was out at the time? So whenever the days them shows they come on, that's when I would post because I wouldn't have the
see,
attention.
that's brilliant. Like that's brilliant thinking. Like that's marketing just sitting on your couch, just knowing what
Yeah.
people are interested in. Like that's knowing your consumer. That's
I mean, they
knowing
get on
your
Facebook and
fan.
social media talk about these shows all the time about who wrong and who right and da 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 da. Okay, let me put my truth out there. I'm gonna give y'all something to talk about. That's why I say nobody can never talk about me. Like can't nobody say anything
Bro.
about me. I'm giving y'all my truth. Y'all should know. Everybody should know me by now what I was capable of. So can't nobody have no dirt on me like that.
But that's love. That's love. But you're well respected in the city. Like I can't think of anybody who would actually have the fucking audacity to say anything negative about you. Like you're just one of those people. Like if somebody doesn't like you, it's a problem with them. Like that's a real statement. Like
But
nah.
see, that's another thing too that I can't dwell on who do and who don't. I
Hmm.
mean, I gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying? I don't get
That's
paid
right.
off for they hate. I don't get paid off for how they feel.
And no
So
matter how good you are at what you do, is always gonna be somebody out there hating. If you ain't got no
Uh,
haters, it's something you ain't doing.
baby,
Somebody
I'm
always
telling you,
gonna hate.
every time, every
every
time.
time, every time, Imuna, she believed in me to the point like she invited me to her house to spit, man. Like my first time walking into her home was for poetry because she believed in me like that. You feel me? So
What?
like she'll always, yeah, man, she'll always have a special place, like always, And that was during a time where, and she can remember, I was in when I say
Yeah,
a terrible relationship, and it was a lot of things going bad, man. And she, like, regardless on what was being said, what was going on, like, I could depend on her to, A, keep it real with me at all times, but have my back. And
yeah.
so for that, man, she sits on a different pedestal, man. Like she sits on a much different pedestal.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Very rare to find something like that.
Yeah,
It's
that's
very
why
rare.
I know that I would have no problems or second thoughts. I slap the shit out somebody behind CJ. I would give a damn if your first title was Reverend, whatever. Like behind her, it's
Not the
gonna be one.
Reverend, huh?
Ooh, yeah, yeah. We got some pastors out there I got problems with. I'm going through a little church hurt right now, so we got a couple pastors out there. I would like to see them and shake the devil out of them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know, I got a book coming out about that too. About that too. It's called "Won't He Do It?"
okay, speak about it. Tell us about that book.
It's not what you think it is.
All
So,
right.
now this is fictional. You get what I'm saying? This is basically about a pastor. You know, not a pastor do. Some of them. Um, got a congregation, but it's about sex trafficking too.
Ooh.
He's running the sex
Ooh.
trafficking. So yeah, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough.
Hey, hey, that's
They're gonna
gonna
hit. They're
be
gonna hit.
something.
Yeah, they're gonna hit
That's
right
gonna
now.
hit.
They're gonna hit.
That's gonna hit.
Yeah.
You be
But that's a
careful.
part. That
I
right there,
want you.
I'm really taking my time with that one because you gotta
Yeah,
be mindful. I'm not religious. I'm spiritual, so it's like I really gotta. You know what I'm saying? Like,
tap into
oh
something that you
yeah,
ain't
you
with.
gotta. Yeah, I'm not on that side, but so I gotta really tap in. I said I'm gonna, go visit a couple churches and see how they move.
You know what? what I was getting ready to say. I'm gonna stay on the back channel. But I got the perfect church. If you want to go sit in the church out there and get dirtful information about that place, I got the perfect church for you to go to. But
I
I
think
ain't gonna put them
we
on.
might be talking about the same church. Who knows?
You never know.
Uh-oh.
I believe we might be.
We might be talking about the same church.
So, do you have an excerpt that you can read to us from Lesbian Tide?
Ooh, where you want me to start? What chapter, child?
You
What
know what?
chapter you want?
Just
Oh yes, 'cause I've
uh,
been waiting for that.
oh,
Okay,
okay. Well, I'm about to mess her head up then. Oh yeah, just start.
okay. Y'all
Hold
want
on, give me
like it
one
split
second.
or y'all want none it split?
Man, you're not censored.
Okay, cool.
Hold on, let me get the music muted real quick.
I'm gonna just start here because it's like it ain't PG, but it's like between PG and rated R, so I keep it there.
We
Right.
grown.
So okay, so this was in chapter one. It's called the first chapter was called Graduation Day. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start here. Mina came out the bathroom with her hair down, with a nice whimper showing all her assets. I knew at that moment my attraction towards Mina was something beyond a friendship. I complimented her on how beautiful she looked. She softly responded, "Thank you," as she slowly kissed my lips. I freaked out. She was like, "You ready to head out?" I'm now fucked up because it didn't matter how attractive she was to me. You know what I'm saying? It still was my friend. We grabbed our bag and headed out the door. I wasn't really a drinker back then, so I really wasn't a drinker back then. So I was tipsy no more nor less. Mina wasn't a drinker. She was more a wine cooler type of girl at that time. It was getting pretty late. I say around 1:30 a.m. I asked her was she ready to go. She was like she's been ready to leave. So we left. Went back to my crib, hung out playing music that reminded us of our junior high and high school days. Remind you, when Mina stayed over my house, she always slept in the bed with me without anything ever happening. Never thought anything major, especially since we've been friends forever and a day. I I get up to go shower and Mina in my bedroom in a zone listening to Usher My Way album. As I'm in the shower, Mina screams and I run the bath water for her. After I got out and cleaned the bathtub and ran her water, she came in the bathroom. Here are your towels and body wash, toothpaste on the counter, mouthwash in the cabinet. I stated as I walk off. Wait, where you going? Mina asks. I'm going in my room. I tell her. So you don't want to keep me company while I take a bath like that? It ain't. What you say? It ain't like you. It ain't like you to never. It ain't like you never seen me naked before. Why stop looking now? Mila said. As I laugh and smile in her face, I shake my head at her. What's funny? She asked. You're funny, of course. Of course, you saw me naked before. You just saw me. I told her like that. But yeah, it gets deep. It gets deep. I ain't gonna get off into the explicit part, but
Yo,
basically the first
I
chapter is
mean,
about.
we don't mind.
I mean, yeah,
We
see
don't.
what she don't understand, Moona, is that like I'm gonna let her make it right then. I'm gonna get if you got a piece ready, we can get you a spit. I'll do a little spit. Sure about halfway point, we go listen to the artist, and then we're gonna bring her back, and she's definitely gonna have to get more
yeah, I'm gonna
into
give
it.
y'all some more.
All
I'm gonna give
right.
y'all some more.
Hell yeah. All right.
So Moona, you got a piece you want to spit?
Sure. As soon as this little gadget gets right, I actually was prepared.
That's
Um,
what's up. What's the name of your piece?
hold up. Let me get it up. Uh, come on now.
So, so while she's
See.
pulling that one up, let me ask you another question.
Yes, sir.
And this one is more on the more of a serious platform. We being living in Alexandria, we see like the detriment that's going on and how it's affecting our community, especially our mental health in our
Hmm.
community. What do you do, especially the fact that you're still there? So, what do you do to protect your sanity, and what do you do to help others with theirs? Because you're somebody that people call on.
Me personally, I mean, like I said, I'm a spiritual person, so I ground myself a lot. I meditate. That's for one. I do meditate. Um, I stay home. You get what I'm saying? I'm not a outdoor person like that no more. So I just work and come home. You get what
Mhm.
I'm saying? Like I think everything I need is right here.
That's what's
I got a big ass backyard for I want to ground myself. Yeah, I go hug trees and shit like that. I do all this. I believe in nature. Nature's your best friend. But as far as mental health in Alexandria, I feel like with the black community, they don't take it serious enough for me.
mm,
Everybody feel like they ain't got a problem. Yeah, we all got problems. A lot of
Right.
people dealing with it that they don't take serious. And that's for sure. So
so. Do you
I
think
don't
it's
know.
an ego thing?
No, it ain't an ego thing. It's a
Not
pride thing. It's not an
okay.
ego. It's a pride.
So just don't want to admit to the fact that you need help.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's not an ego. It's a
That's a
pride.
huge problem. And
That's a
and
Yeah.
we're
problem.
raised, to say, especially if you're in a religious background, you know what I'm saying? They rely strongly on faith, and that's a good thing. Nothing's wrong with that, but you have to depression and anxiety and any type of negative mental energy is going to affect your faith. So
Yep.
it's hard to just pray about things when you're struggling with your faith. You know what I'm saying?
That
I
is
didn't
true.
even know I was depressed. Like I didn't know that I was
A lot of
suffering
people,
with
but you gotta
depression.
be not cutting you off. But it's a lot of people walking around here depressed and don't know it. You can be depressed and don't know it.
I was that. That was
You can go
me.
on with your day to day life because it's like your life is programmed anyway. You do the same
Hmm.
shit damn near every day. So I mean, you're not gonna see that. You're not gonna see the signs of depression because that's something you used to every day. But
Hmm.
people go through that every single day. You be depressed and don't even know it. The
You want to
signs
hear
be
something?
there.
You want to hear something crazy? I didn't realize how comfortable I was in chaos until I started dealing with being peaceful and how uncomfortable being peaceful was because I was so comfort in bullshit. Like that
Hmm.
scared me, man. Like that scared me.
That's tough.
That scared me.
That's
Like I was
tough.
so comfortable in chaos that peace made me worse. I'm getting used to it
Wow.
now though.
So before, but the thing is, it depends on how long you've been dealing with chaos. Because honestly, with chaos, we get adapted to that type of shit.
Yeah.
And it
grew
becomes a
up
norm. You get what I'm saying? So is it a norm? If it's a norm, that's all you know. So when you do decide to get peace, you know what I'm saying? You like, damn, like,
It's
is this how life
different.
really,
What the
is
hell
this how
really
life
going
really can
on?
be? Yeah. So, you know.
it's different, man. It at times it's even boring, but
Let me tell you something about boring. Ain't nothing wrong with being boring. But in the midst of being boring, make sure you have something to occupy your mental at the same time.
Right.
Because being boring, that comes with depression too. You get what I'm saying? So you gotta have something to occupy your mind.
fall back on my pen.
That's it.
That's
Fall
right.
back on my pen.
That's it.
Is when you got nothing but idle time, and if you're not doing anything that brings you peace or is productive, that's when you have that time for a lot of negativity to enter your brain, and you start dwelling on that shit and thinking about that shit, and it's like a fire. Once a spark is lit, it just keeps going until a big old flame. So, yeah,
It's over with.
you gotta keep. But
You
I
got your
finally
piece
got it
ready?
up.
All
Yeah,
right,
I got
bet.
it.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and
It's
get the music stopped for you really quick. All right, the mic is yours.
This piece is entitled A Love Like No Other. I am grateful for the new love that has so unexpectedly come into my life. I had been tenaciously searching for a love of this stature for such a long time. A love that brings me to the highest point of tranquility and gives me a peace of mind. It makes me feel worthy and complete, giving me a divine taste of loyalty instead of deceit. Accepts me just the way I am and lets me know that I'm enough. Leaves me satisfied with the euphoria of multiple climaxes without a single touch. Every encounter with her leaves me wanting more. She's everything that I've ever been looking for. When I was introduced to her, I knew that she was the real deal. There's no word that could describe the way she makes me feel. Her words have captivated both my mind and my heart. Not even death could keep us apart. Without her in my life, there is no me. Our bond is unbreakable, as strong as could be. She helped me to better understand my gift of poetry. There's still so many more things I'm sure she will show me. Because of her, I can see things in different perspectives. I trust her with my life as my lover and protector. I can't believe she's been under my nose this entire time. I'm so proud to be able to call her mine. She told me that I'm her destiny. When I look into her eyes, I see a reflection of me. She is me. In peace.
And
Like
so,
that.
what inspired that? Like, what really brought you to push that on your pen?
Being to a point where I didn't have nobody to talk to. I didn't have nobody to open up to, and the people that I thought I could do that with let me down a great deal. So I had to learn to rely on the comfort of my own company. And that used to scare me because I was never able to be alone in any aspect. I never hung out alone. I never lived alone. I was never even single for a period of time. I would always rebound or go straight into another relationship. But when I got to that point to where I needed to rely on me, that's when I started seeing things in a different perspective and wrote this piece.
Hey, Johnny. La Perla Negra says that she was depressed damn near her whole life, but started therapy 9 years ago after her husband died, and now she could finally exhale. Like a lot of us don't seek out therapy, man. Like I just started going to a therapist at 41 years old, and I'll be honest with you, man. Like it was the greatest fucking decision I've made, you know. And I really
Yes.
wish I would have done this earlier in life, but I was dealing with the whole stigmata of shit. I'm a man, and I handle my own. I keep
That
all this,
pride, that
that
pride,
pride, you
Mhm.
know.
that
But
pride.
like I said in one of my pieces, man, when I keep stuff like that inside me, all to do is that shit get shook up. And then once it explodes on everybody around me. And you cannot clean your pain out of somebody else's heart.
Whew.
Like that's
See, the thing is with me, I believe in self healing. Like
mm,
before I even got married, I was single forever and a day. I was single for years, and I took that time out to myself for myself and just basically self heal. It's definitely possible. I self heal now, and I'm married. You know, there's some things my wife can't help me with.
that's what's up. But people gotta understand that about themselves. That
Yeah,
takes
you know.
knowledge of
So
self. That's what's up. So the piece that I'm gonna do tonight is definitely in honor of lesbian ties. The piece is titled Lesbian Ties. For those of you who don't know the story, uh, she put a picture out on Facebook. I saw the picture. I asked if I could write about it, and she said, only if you title it Lesbian Ties. And I was like, shit, that was my next question. Like this is one of those things. Like, so this piece is 100% inspired by CJ from Facebook. Here we go. From the moment she felt the touch of her nude colored stiletto manicured fingertips, she knew her relationship with him was over. She had found she. She had discovered the feeling that was missing, the erotic sensation that made her soul glisten, an emotional connection that has never been connected between her and Mr. She has always had the feeling of being attracted to women. But growing up in a home, she was forced to hide her attraction, so she dated men as a public distraction just so she would not have to deal with her family's negative reactions or those small minded people finding out about finding out about her true life satisfaction. So she settled, you know, to make those around her happy. But it was something so special about the woman with the nude color stiletto manicured fingertips. Each word whispered in the ear of she erased doubts of being alone, so she gave her all trust. She found the strength in her to no longer hide who she is. And whoever don't like it, she at this moment don't give a fuck. The warmth of her tongue rolling down the spine of she at the moment of mental liberation became the exact moment the hearts of she started to beat at a pleasurable acceleration. Soft moans escaped from the face of she as she allowed her to please the creation that they both share. Fingers running through each other's hair, lips pressed against lips right before lips pressed against lips. The feeling created between this encounter has never been felt by she. She is finally receiving what her mind craves and what her body needs. You see, she mentally comes as they physically release all over bed sheet. And at this moment, she knows she doesn't have to try to sneak out because it no longer matters if anyone sees she, because she is finally happy. No more having to lie about how she feels inside. No longer will she ever have to deny her lesbian tie. In peace.
Mm.
Let me find out.
Yes, that was nice. Shit, you
I
have me at
like
the edge of
that.
my.
That is
Let me
that is
sit back
hands
a little bit.
down one of my favorite pieces that I've ever written. So I want to thank you, CJ from Facebook, for that.
No
I really, really
problem.
appreciate you giving me permission to use the title and the picture for the inspiration, man. I thank you so much.
My pleasure.
So
My
we come
pleasure.
to the halfway point of the show. Thank you. We come to the halfway point of the show where we're getting ready to bring Veep back up. He's going to introduce us to the Blast Music Artist of the Week. So we're going to welcome to the stage Veep. What's good, big bro?
Not a whole lot. Loving what I'm hearing. You guys is killing it. Killing it. Love it.
Man, appreciate it.
Tonight we got my boy representing Brick City, New Jersey. This is my man Bad Influence, and this song is called Innocent. Check it out.
Yeah, fuck you, I'm innocent. Fuck you, I'm innocent. You ain't know? Fuck you, I'm innocent. That's how I feel. What you saying, yo, your honor, sir? No, I promise I'm innocent, shorty walking, yeah, that ass is fat. But I say it's so innocent, shit that I seen, I ain't do it, I'm innocent. Shit that I done, I ain't do it, I'm innocent. Minding my business, that's why I say innocent. Getting my business, you see, I ain't innocent. Play with my demons, I swear they got benefits. Say we from hell, so I guess that we immigrants. Did it is done, you can keep your repentance. It's all in the mouth like I school with the dentist. You deal with impotence, I deal with vigilance. Only thing I do is give out these sentences. Ain't your existence while hitting from distances. No, I ain't do it. Show me my apprentices. Wife always say I'll be out of my mind. If I am or I'm not, I say that I'm fine. I know I ain't do it if that shit's a crime. No, I stay doing shit that can get me some time. I'm out for my slice of American pie. It's warm and it's good shit, give me a high. Who raised the bar up cause it just ain't that high. I've been reaching new heights like I'm learning to fly. Mix a little of this with a little of that. I be crooked and straight like a cane for your back. No, I ain't do it, my name's still intact. My attempts are not valid cause there was no track. Ain't about what you think, what you heard, what you proving. Crash when I burn, I be over there boozing. Physically, mentally, verbal abusing. Only these beats, anyone that you choosing. I'm pleading my innocence, pleading my innocence. Though it don't work, I'm still pleading my ignorance. Want me my land like I was indigenous. Whipping and mixing like I knew the chemist since I wasn't there. Ain't show no appearances. Looking for peace if they coming in clearance. Playing, I'm joking, yo, why you so serious? Be on my Eddie shit, also delirious. What you saying, yo, your honor, sir? No, I promise I'm innocent, shorty walking. Yeah, that ass is fat. But I say it's so innocent. Shit that I seen, I ain't do it, I'm innocent. Shit that I done, I ain't do it, I'm innocent. Minding my business, that's why I seem innocent. Getting my business, you see I ain't innocent. All of my business, you see that I'm ignorant. We not the same, so we'll always be different. Dug my own grave, yet I feel I'm still digging it. But if I die, all my music is infinite. Everyone talking, they this and they that. Just know I ain't shit, so you best believe that. Just one's out the park, yeah, I'm next up the bat. Not business or fam, then I ain't trying to chat. How can I trust you? I trust no one for real. Already been snake, so I know how it feels. Get caught on my lights, then I'm eating some veal. But no, I ain't do it, it's always the drill. The one thing I know is I really got skills. My bars is immaculate, give you the chill. My name is my name, I be seeking some thrills. Prefer me my weed, you can keep all your pills. Have a little of this, little of that. Without receipts, then it isn't a fact. I never go wrong, my gym stayed in the cap. But can prove that my seeds came up out of my sack. I keep me a nug out of every pack. No medical card had me blowing that smack. Okay, yeah, they got me, they caught me with crack. Last time I got booked, said I'll never go back. I'm innocent, innocent, fuck you, I'm innocent. No face okay, so don't have me act ignorant. Fuck what you think, I ain't sharing your sentiment. Rather be home with my wife, getting intimate. Innocent, innocent, fuck you, I'm innocent. No face okay, so don't have me act ignorant. Fuck what you think, I ain't sharing your sentiment. Rather be home with my wife, getting intimate. What you saying, yo, your honor, sir? No, I promise I'm innocent, shorty walking. Yeah, that ass is fat. But I say it's so innocent. Shit that I seen, I ain't do it, I'm innocent. Shit that I done, I ain't doing, I'm innocent. Minding my business is why I see innocent. Getting my business, you see I ain't innocent. I'm innocent. Fuck you, I'm innocent. I'm innocent. Fuck you, I'm innocent. I'm innocent. I'm innocent.
And that is my boy Bad Influence with Innocent. And if you are an independent artist or a spoken word poet that's looking for some exposure, you can go to blastmusic247.com and register for free. The Blast is also looking for the fans. So if you're a fan of music, you can also register at blastmusic247.com and also register as the unlimited fan and have access to hundreds and hundreds of independent music. Blast. We're constantly changing the industry one artist at a time. And real quick, for y'all that don't know, my man Paul Cram has Healing to Forgive single. It is released. We have a short URL, which is http://tiny.cc/Paulcram, PAWCRAM. And you can listen to it there as well as order your single. There you go. Have a good one, guys.
Appreciate that, bro. Oh, man. Welcome back, everyone, to the Louisiana Lyricist Lounge with me, Paul Cram the Poet, and my wonderful superstar creator of the show, Imuna J. And in the lounge today, we have none other than super celeb herself, CJ from Facebook. Don't call her by her real name. I promise you, it's gonna go bad. It's gonna go bad. Ooh. So let it be known that I'm letting everybody who listening right now don't watch this show and feel like you know her on that level. She's CJ from Facebook. Call her by her real name.
Y'all know how they got Jay from State Farm.
Yeah. CJ from Facebook. All right. So back to your projects. Your other project that you're working on. What's the title and what's the premise for that?
I have so you know about listening time. We have Won't He Do It? I'm trying to release Won't He Do It by the fall though, because Lord, I'm just thinking.
See, she keeps pulling me into this Won't He Do It. It's like I'm gonna tell her to go to Woodside. Go to Woodside.
I know what we talking about, but anyway. We was here then. We definitely was here. But Won't He Do It is really just pulling me, y'all. I have Two-Way Street too. I have posted Two-Way Street on Facebook.
Okay, tell us about Two-Way Street.
That is definitely pronunciation right there. It's basically about this girl, you know, she was a stripper. It's twisted. When I tell y'all, it's like plot thickens after thickens after thickens. She was sleeping with this guy who was married. You know what I'm saying? This girl named Shay. She was sleeping with this guy that was married, not knowing that he had a wife at home. But his wife ended up finding out about her and her husband. So they end up, the wife ended up finding out, confronted her husband about the situation. And, cool.
All right, Sophie.
So her wife found out about the situation. His wife found out about the situation. And so, it's nothing that she could have did about it. He was still going to sleep with the girl. You know what I'm saying? Still sleep with Shay. So they end up having a threesome. Shay had a threesome with the man and his wife. I will not get the character's name, but they're not having a threesome. Come to find out, though, the husband was sleeping with men also.
Oh, damn!
See, I told you this is how she do it. So, like, watch. When the podcast gonna be over, watch what's gonna happen. You're gonna hit her up on Facebook. Y'all gonna connect, and you're gonna ask her the same question you're asking right now.
I gotta accept her friend request because she did send me one.
So you gotta tag me in Two-Way Street. Sophia serious say that she loved Two-Way Street. I want to love it too.
I saw that.
So Two-Way Street is, man. I feel like, Lesbian Tide is my real story, but Two-Way Street, it could be, that's some shit that could be on fucking Stars or something because it's dead hectic. I mean, we got other females in there, other guys in there. It's like everybody just it's a lot, y'all.
Your characters are always
I'm gonna find out. I know that.
Like your characters are always so detailed. Like what is your thought process when creating characters for your thoughts? What goes into your mind when you create these characters?
When I think about the name, I start with the names first. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. I write names down. So when I think about the names, I'm thinking about who this person could be from, what this person could be doing. You know what I'm saying? You can't go to suburbs in real time and get a Shay. Probably can now, but back then you couldn't get no Shay. You know what I'm saying? So I think of the names, the characters wise, I put them names together and it go by the personality. What do a Shay look like to you?
Huh. Uh-huh. Well, she's thick, short.
He fine.
She fine as hell. She got a mouth on her though.
But you gotta be mindful too. What look good ain't good either.
That's true.
Bruh.
That's true. That's
what's good to you ain't good for you. So you have to be mindful of that shit. All that gonna take place in there, in that story.
See, I gotta
And it's deep. It get deep. It get deep, man. It get deep. Ooh.
So Imuna, you saw what just happened? All she did, she just told us about it. She didn't read an excerpt. She just told us about it, and you got sucked in. You saw that? How quick that happened? Yeah. She's a fucking addiction, bruh. Like, you gotta go to rehab. When you finish hanging around CJ and reading her work, you gotta go to Hi, I'm Paul Cram, and I'm stuck on lesbian time.
But y'all have to be listen too. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If you really look at it, it's shit that go on every day. It's like it's real life hood shit that go on every day.
For real.
Or with two-way street, yeah. You get what I'm saying? I hope and pray nobody ain't doing anything that I did in lesbian times. I pray to God they're not. But as far as two-way street, that's some shit that happens in today's time. Yeah, that shit, that's crazy.
I mean, every other Tubi movie is about it. Like I've seen a bunch of them.
Yes.
And but like I tell people, like a lot of these movies, I don't care how much they say fiction, something sparks that.
Yeah, somebody's story.
Somebody's story sparks that. Yeah, like
it's somebody's story. You just don't come up with no shit like that. I mean, I don't even, listen, I ain't go through none of that, but I don't know what the hell I was thinking when I did it. But honestly, it worked out. Man. It worked out. You know what I'm saying? And it got racism in there too. Mm-hmm. I don't just want to touch bases on, you know what I'm saying, the hood shit or nothing like that. It got racism in there. It has AIDS awareness in there. You know, in this book, you know what I'm saying, in two-way street. So, I mean, even though it's a good read, it's an educational read.
So, right. Is that one of your ways that you do connect with your readers? Like, you have an entertainment value, but you also have a message. So, is that something that you make? All right, that's what's up.
You know, even when lesbian times, I got a message. Get your one woman.
You like everything, the entertainment, and
you have to read it.
That's what I'm talking about.
You gotta read it, and I'm telling you now, like if you start with chapter 1 and you just go, it's like you finding you a hell of a show to watch on Netflix, and that motherfucker just got a bunch of series, and you just gonna sit. When I say you don't want to do nothing, you get mad that you got to go use the bathroom. I'm so glad my phone can go with me.
It got so bad.
And you know how I love my streaming, so I'm about to be. Oh yeah, I'm about to be all up in that. Real.
It got so crazy. One of my friends, one of my close friends, she'll text me. She works, nights some nights, and she'll be like, "Man, bro, I'm at work. Like, what's up? Like, you gonna sneak me the other chapter? You ain't gotta post it right now. Just, I need something to occupy my mind while I'm on my lunch break." You know what I'm saying? So I used to try to low-key sneak and send her, email her a chapter, but that ain't do no damn good because it's like, you want more. I can't give you no more. I don't have nothing left.
That's what drugs do, CJ. You are a dealer, CJ. You have to understand. What you gave us was mental crack. You gave us mental dope. And once you got us hooked on that and you try to just take it away, I'll bite your feet off. Like, you don't do that.
But that's the thing what I used to do. When I first started posting, I wouldn't tell nobody. I'll just post and leave. Like post and ghost. And by the time I come back to it, hours later, I got nothing but comments. When the next chapter come out, I tell them like in a couple of days. It had got so hectic, I had to start doing it every 2 days. That shit wore me out. Let me tell y'all something. That shit will wear you out. You got to give the people what they want, though.
Man, that is what's up. So, 9:45. We would love, so you can pick whichever book, whether it be Two-Way Street or another excerpt from Lesbian Ties.
Let
But
me
I would
see. Hold
love
on.
to hear
Let me
another
see.
excerpt.
Let me see. I might give y'all Two-Way Street.
Oh yeah, that's what
Let
I
me
was hoping
see.
you
Let me
said that.
see.
I'm over here.
Let me go out of this over here. Let me see. Can I find it? Okay, I found it, you guys.
All
So I'm
right.
gonna give y'all this chapter 5 right here. So what chapter
The
this
the
is?
mic is yours.
Okay, this is the first beginning of chapter 1. So the guy name is Money. Okay, and this whole situation is based out of the city of New Orleans. One thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep it home. I'm gonna keep it Louisiana all the way. It might be from Shreveport, it might be Louisiana, Morrisville. It could be from anywhere in Louisiana, but I'm gonna touch bases. You know what I'm saying? So, Money and Shay been together for over 5 years. Shay Lynn on Money, and they're talking about spiking their sex life. If I could fulfill your fantasy, what would it be? Shay says. You already know the answer to that, baby. Replied Money. Well, I can find us somebody. Shay states. Oh, word. Well, hook that shit up then, says Money. But if you can't find anyone, I know a chick who's down, he states. Fuck no, replies Shay. I'm picking the bitch. Ain't no telling who you'll bring into our shit, Shay says. Damn, babe. Why I gotta be like that? I'm just saying, if you can't find her, I will, he said. Fuck it, I'ma call Kyle. I'ma call Kyle, I know she with it. Well, so Shay was like, Kyla who? Your friend Kyla? Yes, my friend Kyla. I mean, we all went there before, and I think you'll be more than comfortable to fuck with her again than some regular bum bitch out here, he says. Okay, fuck it, cool. But babe, I really don't want to fuck with that like that though. That bitch got a bad attitude problem, Money says. Look, I'm not fucking with her. Are you fucking serious? Well, it's off then. You know what I'm saying? So basically, it's all about picking the person who they want to be the third. So they can't even pick a person on being the third without them getting into it. So they both know somebody. You get what I'm saying? They both know somebody.
Mhm.
So the person that she wanted to pick, he don't care for. The person she wanted to pick, you know what I'm saying? It's like they don't get along with the people that they're picking.
Damn.
So, but yeah, it's wild, man. It's wild. I'm gonna send y'all. I'm gonna inbox y'all
Ooh.
the thingy and shit like that.
Oh, I'm
But
glad
it's
my
just
shift
crazy.
changed. I don't go to work tomorrow till 3:30. I know I'm up. I'm about to
Yeah,
read
so
this, and then I'm about to watch Mayor of Kingstown. I'm stuck on that show now.
I don't even watch TV.
I, huh? I remember you told me that before, and the first
I
time
don't
you told
see.
me that, it confused me. But now I totally understand it. Like I get it.
Yeah, I don't watch
When you
TV.
first told that shit to me though, I was like, man, CJ not human. Shit. CJ is a magical creature. But,
I don't went wild. I would have went years without watching TV.
man,
I could be my own entertainment. I mean, I watch it when my shit get on there. That's when I watch it. I guess. Yeah.
I can't
When
wait for
my
that.
shit
That's
might
gonna be
get
dope.
on there, then I watch TV. Then.
So besides writing, because we all know that you're a monster with your pen, but besides writing, what other forms of art do you have a passion for, and what do you do?
Painting.
Mm.
You know, painting is my thing. Like, besides writing, I love to paint, man. I ain't gonna lie, I love to paint. I
I
love to
remember the
paint.
pieces you had in your home. Those pieces were done by you, right?
Yeah,
So everything that I saw hanging up was done by you.
yeah.
Y'all, it looked like she bought this from like a museum of art. Like her work is phenomenal. I wish we had something we could show right quick. She's I'm pretty sure there'll be some pictures on Facebook soon because I'm requesting for her to post some of her work.
I
But
need a sword. But I don't be on social media like that no more.
I
I gotta.
know, I know. That's why, like, when you accepted the invitation, I was like, oh my god, like she happened to look at it because I throw a message and that message will sit there, and then
But
all of a
that,
sudden for days, and then all of a sudden you would hit it up, Like I just asked the question. Oh yeah, baby boy, no problem. Like, oh okay, cool.
You know, I go ghost sometimes. You know, I go ghost.
But I guess we all need to at times, man, because it has like you've always been a dope person, man. But from the time that I've met you to this moment right now, all I've seen from you has been growth.
Ooh,
Like
it's a
that's
long time
all.
coming too.
Like that's all I've seen was growth. Like you went from just being, for me, you went from being like my social media icon to someone that I 100% value and utmost respect, not just for your talent, but just for the individual that you are. Like a lot of people claim to be real, a lot of people claim to be 100 because it's easy to say that type of shit.
Yeah,
A lot of people claim to be loyal because it's easy to say that type of
And
shit.
it sounds
But
it
good.
yeah,
sounds good. Yeah,
but you have not one time have ever been a different fucking person outside of who you are, and I love you 100% for that.
appreciate that, baby boy. I do. Gratitude.
No problem. So married life,
Yes, indeed.
married life. When I saw it on Facebook and I saw you were getting married, I'm not gonna lie to you. The first thing I said was, "CJ played too much. She is not about to get married for real."
Everybody thought I was.
Like she played, because I just didn't see it, and
It's like
then
I broke a couple of hearts along the way, but
I'm sure. But when I saw the smile that your wife places on your face, like it was something different. All your pictures has this scowl, like you have this look, and it's I call it the CJ look. You don't look mad. You don't look
I just
pissed. You
been
don't look. You just there. But like the first big ass smile I've ever seen, I seen it when you were on side of her, and I was
mm,
like, wow, like that's the type of happiness that I wish on everybody in the planet. So when
How
you
long?
found
How
her,
long have you been married?
I be 3 years in October.
That's what's
October
up.
the 9th. Yeah,
Congratulations.
man, they had a.
That's
I seen the pictures. They had a beautiful, beautiful wedding. Beautiful wedding,
appreciate you.
man.
Appreciate it.
Like that's different. That's just that happiness is different, man. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for her, and it's funny to me because I've always felt like she has to be a different type of powerful because CJ is a different type of energy. So it's like so she that 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 was designed like the universe put y'all together, man.
Yes, indeed. It's
Man,
like
that was
a
that.
we like a yin and a yang. Like you know how they say, you can't have no light without no dark. I mean,
Mhm.
everything balances. You
yes.
know what I'm saying? The masculine and the feminine. You know what I'm saying? So everything is a balance with me. Everything. So yeah,
That's
That's a
what's up,
blessing.
man.
That is a
Absolutely.
blessing.
yeah.
So, where can people purchase lesbian ties, find lesbian ties, two-way street? Where can they find you so they can follow you so that they way they can keep in touch with everything? Where is all of this?
Yes, because
Before
I
as the
need
book,
this info. 'Cause yeah,
I got you.
I'm going to
Honestly, let me
be
tell y'all something.
reading
I
it.
put lesbian ties supposed to be out, y'all. I put lesbian ties on hold when I got married. I'm not gonna use it up in a lot. But I will be published. I think I'm gonna publish all three books at one time. That's what I want to do. And I'm gonna have a big ass book release. I'm talking about I want it big, big. But I might want to go on here and tell it while I'm on here while I got a couple minutes. But the reason why I'm holding off on lesbian ties is because I want this book a special way that
Okay.
people wouldn't even understand it. Now, I'm gonna have some for men too, but I want this book the way I want it. I want this book the way I want it. You know what I'm saying? So the book is gonna be very creative. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be pink, of course. I don't like pink, but women love pink. You have to think about what sells. I'm not even thinking about
Hmm.
me in this. You know what I'm saying? So I know women love pink. So the book gonna be basically look like a diary, but when you open it up, it's gonna have like a deep square, like I ain't gonna say square. It might be square pocket or a little small triangle pocket. I mean rectangle pocket. You know what I'm saying? When you
Yeah.
open the hardback, but it's gonna have like a I want a vibrator in there. I want to put like a sticker of vibrator in there.
Look at you. Look at your. Get off the camera. You ain't got the vibrator right with you. Wait till the book happens. You can go ahead and get your little buzz
No, for
on.
real. I already told my wife that I gotta get that book. I gotta have that vibrator, you know. You got to
Lord,
because you're gonna need it for that book.
damn. I
So
can't
yeah.
wait. Shit.
Told you.
So I know ain't nobody can, you know, in Alexandria can do that. I'm gonna have to go to Texas for that.
You know what? I'm not 100% sure about who I can at this moment, but give me a couple of days. I can probably try to help you get something to help you
Yeah,
with that
because
distribution wise.
I know for a fact nobody out here can do this. I'm not even finna look for nobody out here to do that.
Man,
But the book is gonna be y'all. I'm telling you, the book is gonna be worth it because it got chapters that I have chapters that was never posted. I have
Damn.
123 chapters in that book, and I only got the 27 on Facebook. So
Damn.
what they got on Facebook, what they got on Facebook was 27 chapters, right? If I'm not mistaken, I want to say 27. I'm not sure, but it's 121. So 121 to 27, that's not shit. That's not even half.
Please accept my friend request because
Oh, I'm gonna
shit.
sit in school. So that's not even a half.
see, and the way my mind think, like I done read them. I'm gonna read them again. Like I'll read them all the damn time, but to know that there's, oh my god,
And
that
then,
many more chapters list.
but like I said, you know, I always lesbian ties with me is a continuous situation. That's a situation that's a ties that will never go away.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying? I can write about this book until I leave this earth.
Right.
You got to know where your money is, right?
gotta know
You
where it's
got to
at.
you have to think longevity when it comes to certain shit. I know for a
That's
fact
right.
my life will sell itself. The shit that I done did and the shit that I done put people through and what they done put, that'll sell.
That's gonna sell. That's gonna be dope. I'm not gonna use the vibrator, but I'm gonna definitely buy the book.
Well, no, I'm
Like
gonna make two notes so you wasn't listening to me. I said
I
I'm
heard,
gonna make two. I'm gonna make two. Now, if you want to buy
Yeah,
your
she
little,
said she gonna have
you
some for the
know,
men too.
yeah. So
you know what?
I might
I'm
put
a
y'all a little ring in there or something. I gotta accommodate y'all too. I don't know. I don't know.
man. That's gonna be so dope. You have a his and hers version of the same book sitting on a bookshelf in
Yes.
somebody's house. We know y'all freaks. That's what's up.
That's
Nah,
exactly what you doing with it. You know what you doing with this type of book here?
what you mean? I got this book at home. God, you already got the ring in it. Yeah.
You know, so I do consider myself a ghostwriter because when I post, I'm gone. I post and ghost. Or a sex novelist, like my friends call me.
Man, and you are hands
Because
down one of the
I'm
dopest.
always write about sex. You can believe it. Even in the church novel, yeah.
I'm
I,
Mhm. Mhm.
it's a lot of sex happening at them churches.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. Even if
So
they're
you
young.
know, I know one
Church
thing:
folks
sex
is some
sells.
freaks. Let me say that.
Where you think little Christians come from?
Sex sells.
Sex sales. Sex absolutely sales.
Yes. So
So you
that's what
have
it is.
anybody you want to shout out? Anybody you want to give accolades to, or anything of that nature?
My supporters. Let me tell y'all something. When them chapters hit social media, it took off. I didn't even expect it to take off. When I first wrote Lisbon Child chapter one, man, I was at home getting ready for work. I was working nights at the time. I was working overnight. I posted, went to work, didn't get back on social media till the following day. And I seen what it did. And it wasn't just women. That's the wild part. You think women just will be intrigued. No, these men, I'll never forget I was in a store, I was in a convenience store. and it was two dudes. I ain't gonna name, but it was two dudes in the store. He opened the door for me. He was like, "What's been going on?" I'm like, "What's up?" I'm like, "How you doing?" He was like, telling his homeboy, "Hey man, you gotta follow her on Facebook, man. You gotta read her stories, man. She cold." But I didn't know who the dude was. Lord knows I did. Shout out to that dude.
That had to be a great feeling, man.
You know, so
That had to feel good.
then one of my friends was like, "What is he talking about?" Never mind, love. Let's keep going. But I mean, to my supporters. Cause let me tell you something. They the one push me. They the one push that pen, not me. If it was up to me, I'll post whenever I felt like it. You get what I'm saying? Whatever I feel like it. But they push that pen.
That's what's up.
They push that pen. So yeah, most definitely the supporters.
Mona, you have anything you would like to say before we let Miss CJ off the hot seat?
This was real nice, and I cannot wait to read.
Yes, I made sure I'm gonna send a chapter to her inbox. I'm gonna show her
Hell
legs
yeah.
inside. I'm gonna
And
show her
then-
legs inside
And then
first.
block her. Like send a chapter and then block her because she's
No,
gonna jump
I can't do it like that.
because she all right. What time is it? All right, cool. So she gonna read this chapter. She gonna try her hardest not to bother you.
Listen, should I get her a chapter per night?
I'm gonna try real hard.
Yeah.
If I give you a chapter per night, that'll last you a whole month.
Give her a chapter per night. But don't give it to her
Lord.
on Sundays because I need her on this show.
Oh,
On Sundays,
well,
she gonna get stuck. You give it to her after 10 o'clock on Sunday.
Okay, that's a bit.
All right.
I got you. That's a bit.
Well, man, on behalf of Louisiana Lyricist Lounge, presented by Blast Music 24/7, I am Paul Cram the Poet. She is the lovely Miss Imuna J. And we want to say thank you so much for gracing us with your presence here at the Louisiana Lyricist Lounge. And believe you are always welcome back. Always welcome back. So, without further ado, peace.
See y'all.
Bye.